It's your boy Crazy Spartan here, and as always, before I get started off with the video, I just want to say thank you guys for all the support that you guys have been offering on the channel. Really does mean a lot to me to know that you guys are supporting the channel the way that you are, so keep it up, and the content's always going to be here. But regardless of that, I'm going to be sharing a build with you guys that I believe you all can have fun with, use on the park, use in my career, use it wherever you want to use it, and have a pretty good time with it. So the pie chart you want to choose is your playmaking and shooting pie chart. So you don't want to choose this one. You want to choose this one. All right. Yeah, this one has better shooting and stuff like that. But I mean, once you choose sharp takeover for this build, it's really not gonna matter. All right. But you want to have more playmaking with this build, and you'll have a better result with it. All right. So I always choose the first pie chart with the maximum speed and acceleration. All right, now for your attribute caps. All right, you want to do exactly as I do it. All right, you want to do 80 there, 80 there. You want to do should be 64 there, and then you want to get 42 here. You'll only get 2 finishing badges, which, I mean, yeah, you can go and, max it out, but you're not going to get anything. So just keep it at 42. For your shooting, you want to drop your mid-range shot to a 74. I know what you guys are saying, like, why a 74? I mean, really, in this game, 2s, like, you're not really going to get the maximum effectiveness. Whereas with the 3-point shot, that's the shot that you want to be making. All right. And then for your free throw rating, I want to say put it at an 80. And then that should be really about it. No, actually you want to go 81, so that way you get 15 shooting badges. All right. So for your playmaking, you want to go 82 and 84 for this. You get 16 playmaking badges, which is a pretty decent amount of playmaking badges. And then for your defense, you can go with 42 here. You can go with 75 there. You can max out your perimeter defense, your lateral quickness, and your steals. Then you want to go on ahead and put your block rating all the way up, and then you want to go on ahead and do the rest on your rebounding stats and stuff like that. All right. Matter of fact, I want to take out that for interior defense. And you see what I just did there, right? So instead of so let's just say I take 8 away from this, right? No, not there. And I put it there. You only get 7 defensive badges. Whereas if I take away those 8 attribute points, I'll get 2 to 3 badges straight back. So actually, yeah, going ahead and put it on defensive rebounding, so that way you get those 3 extra defensive badges. All right, so this should be your attribute spread right here. This guard build is really well rounded. There's not one thing that it kind of struggles in. Yeah, you could say the mid-range shot is kind of low for a guard, but who's going to be taking mid-range shots anyways? I mean, yeah, and you're still going to be able to make them if you're wide open. You know what I'm saying? Also, it can finish a little bit. The playmaking is pretty decent, and your defense is going to be there as well. So you should have 2 finishing, 15 shooting, 16 playmaking, and 9 defensive rebound badges. That's going to bring your total to around, if my math is correct, that's 31 plus 11. That's 42 badge upgrades, which is a pretty decent amount of badges, but obviously it's not the most in the game. I go 6'5" for this because making taller point guards is the wave. I dropped his weight because, the taller you make them, the slower they get. Also, with this build, you want to maximize the wingspan. The reason I did that is because you're going to be a better defender. You're going to be finishing at the rim better. And, yeah, you lose a little bit on shooting, but you still have an 83 3-point rating, which is respectable. And then once you hit 99, you'll get that 88 3-point ball. All right. For the takeover, obviously, I go sharp. because shooting in this game is a little bit harder, and you'll come up with the 3-point playmaker. This build right here is really good if you want to, go to the park and, space the floor out a little bit, as well as playing in my career. This build will do you some good as well. All right, so you want to go contact finisher. These are just badges that I run with. Deadeye is a good one. Range extender is going to be a good one. I always go flexible release. And then really, catch and shoot is another good badge, considering the fact that, like I said, shooting is going to be your best friend if you're able to shoot. Space creator, quick first step, stop and go, you can do on Hall of Fame as well. And then for the last 4 badge upgrades, you could go silver unpluckable if you don't really feel like putting it on Hall of Fame just for the shits and giggles. I mean, yeah, you could do it and have 7 Hall of Fame badges, but really you won't need unpluckable on Hall of Fame this year because it works well when you have the badge just equipped regularly. So any other badge you want to put on this, I'm going to put Ankle Breaker on there just because Space Creator and Ankle Breaker, they go hand in hand. So that's that. And then for your defensive badges, Clamps, Intimidator, Interceptor. The reason why I chose those 3, Clamps, you're able to guard them outside on the perimeter. Intimidator, you can put a hand up with the joystick, get a good contest at the shot without leaving your feet, and that's going to scare the defense a little bit. And then Interceptor, obviously if you want to get in the passing lanes, especially when you got centers running the pick and roll with guards. If you can time the pass right, you'll get a steal every single time, and that's the reason we kind of maxed out the wingspan with this build. All right, but regardless of that, 6 Hall of Fame badges for this build, 41 potential badge upgrades, and the 3-point playmaker is what you'll come up with. But regardless of that, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, turn on your post notifications so that way you don't miss a video when I upload. They just dropped the patch for 2K21 today that made shooting a whole lot easier, so pretty glad about that. But regardless of that, I know you see the 3-point playmaker up there that I'm working on in college. That's going to be the build that I mostly use on the park, since my slashing playmaker isn't really equipped to shoot in the park, because shooting in the park is going to be a little bit harder this year. So once I hit 99 and I'm able to get that 83-point rating, maybe I'll bring him to the park. But regardless of that, y'all stay motivated, stay dedicated, always have that mama mentality, and I'll check you guys out in the next one. Peace out.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.